really fast. I just want to share with you, you've got to stay focused in your business, whatever it is. And here's a way to stay focused in your business. And so if you're joining me, I'm Jerusha, motivational speaker, radio personality, business coach, and I help people build their businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat, yes. And so do you peel the lemon? I peel the lemon and I peel the cucumber, but some people don't, because it's going to get blended up and you're going to take out the pulp anyway. But I peel my lemon and my cucumber. Yes. And so when I tell you I am excited because I get to teach you how to leverage and monetize social media. I get to teach you how to build your own businesses, how to create residual income. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 2 decades almost. And I built my business initially offline. So all my offline people, if you're still meeting face-to-face networking events, you're having home parties, meetings, at hotel conference rooms. That was me for years. And I did it successfully. But I was out of the home more than I was in the home, and I had a home-based business. Anybody can relate. And so I did it for years, and I was like, I'm doing well. I'm in the top 1% of this company, and you just can't slow down that pace, but you want to slow it down. So I just had this nudge, get online, and I promise you, I didn't want to. So all of you that are very hesitant because you're like, I can't do a live. I'm afraid to do a TikTok. I get it. I wasn't on live either. But I've always been a speaker. So I've always been in radio and television, which is my background. So I was like, okay, I just have never been live like this, right? On the radio, you can't see me. It's live, but you can't see the person. Here, it's a little different. And so I decided, all right, Jerusha, go for it. Focus every day and just start doing your motivation and inspiration. And that's what I did initially. I was like, I'm just going to inspire the people, motivate the people. And I did that. And I said, oh, I'm getting like thousands of followers. Let's keep doing it. And then my thing was, I didn't know how to convert the people. I could attract the people. I have unlimited leads at this point, right? But I didn't know how to, at the time, to convert them. I was like, so how are people getting them to convert? So then after learning some strategies and learning some hacks and tips and scripts and all the things, I was like, yes, I finally got it. And then the pandemic happened. So I'm really, really grateful. I did well. I did better in 2020 than 2019 than most people. And because of my online business and because I made that transition and I decided, I need to partner with a company that's ahead of me. I can't continue to teach, people. I need to be around people who can teach me. And so I decided to really partner with the social retail business. And so I've been excited about the journey of learning all these tools. And I can tell you, it's only going to get better if you're using a tool for your businesses. So about Chat GPT, about AI, artificial intelligence. Take it seriously. Don't say no one told you, you didn't know. You need to talk to your children about it. They need to now understand whatever their major is going to be if they choose to go to college or undergrad or grad like me, or they choose to just say, you know what, I'm going to create something and start a business. I'm excited that I was able to do both. I actually enjoyed my experience in college and I enjoyed it. It was worth it for me. So I know a lot of people feel like it, was just debt. No, it was great for me. I enjoyed every moment. I enjoyed it. It made me who I am today. Got a lot of experience on radio. So no, I just think it depends on what they're going to choose to be their major. And they're going to change 3 and 4 times before they actually know. So I think that's okay. But I can tell you at your age, at my age, we need to now learn how to use technology. We need to learn the different ways to utilize these tools. And so this is where the focus comes in. If you're not focused every day on building yourself, that's self-development, and building your business, Houston, we have a problem. Girl, we already have a problem. So what I need you to do is focus on self-development and then focus on your business development, because your income will rarely exceed your level of personal development. So every day you got to have that personal development. Yes, yes. Say, Jeru, sure. If you're following me, let me know. Say, yes, that sounds good. So no matter what you believe, there was a sacrifice for you and I. What will you sacrifice in your life to save someone else? So for me, I'm like, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show up online and I'm going to share business tips and I'm going to inspire and I'm going to motivate people to do more. We have to do more. You do have time. I am huge on stop saying you don't have time. You do. You choose not to. And so if you feel like you don't, talk to me so I can show you where you have time. I'm really good at that. And so what will you sacrifice to help change the world, your community? What will you sacrifice? Because success and super achievement is not an easy path of life. It's not easy. It's not. If it was, everybody would be doing it, but everybody's complaining, right? So of course, many people, like, they proclaim they're striving for the next level. I'm going to do it. 2023 is my year. But in reality, few are actually willing to pay the price. Few are willing to make a true and lasting sacrifice. And so when I decided I'm going to go online, I'm going to show up every Tuesday at 1:30, even if it's 5 people, I'm going to show up. I did it. When I first started my business page over here, and I was like, okay, every Tuesday, 1:30, that's my commitment. And I would have 5 people, then it was 100, then it was 50 people. And I'm just like, no one's watching, right? But I did not stop because I was focused. You can only be successful when you decide you're willing to make that type of sacrifice. Yes or yes, write that down. And so I said, all right, let me sacrifice and build this business. Because I partner with the social retail business, I'm now learning also all the different apps and things that you can use to automate your business. So I got this automation system that's coming up. I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited. So yes, so just understand. So because I'm developing hundreds of thousands of new partners to partner with me and show you how to create that residual income. When I say, if you want to learn more about the 100s, put 100 in the chat. True story. When I say that, there's also going to be a system helping me respond to the people who are open to the possibilities. And so as opposed to me doing it, responding by myself. And so there's a lot of ways that I'm going to be able to move faster to help more people. That's what automation does. That's what artificial intelligence does. That's why you got to make a sacrifice to learn it. Okay. So the word sacrifice means that something is given up in order to benefit another person. So ultimately, sacrifice leads to success. So because it takes me a little bit of time, I'm a visual and auditory learner. So you can't tell me to go read something and I'm going to understand. I'm going to need to see it. I need to show me how this automation is going to work, why it's working this way, and then I understand it. How many of you are visual and auditory learners like me? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So just telling me to read this book, I'm not going to get it. So there are always, things that we're working on. I think people think just because you show up or just because you've been successful that you have everything together. That's one of my flaws. I cannot do it from just a book. I can't. I'm going to need you to tell me. I need you to break it down like I'm a 5-year-old. I need you to show me like I'm a 5-year-old. Then I'm going to perfect it. Yes. Right. So listen, in order to achieve goals and dreams successfully, we must be willing to sacrifice many things in one's life to matter in our life, no matter what, big or small. We got to sacrifice. Like my time. When I first started my business, I was consumed every day, every hour, every lunch break, after work, every weekend, every moment. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Every moment I was consumed in the business, sacrificing, focusing. And it paid off because I was able to lay off my full-time job in a short period of time, made that transition, made more working part-time than I did full-time. But I was focused. I am not going to lie. Everything was around me building this business. So everybody else was second, everything. Now, today I would say, oh, I did it wrong, but it also helped me to see what I need to teach other people and how to do it. My son was a toddler. He was second. The business was first. My husband was second. Everybody was second, when I tell you. And so I was so focused. I was like, this is going to happen. Now, I did achieve that level of success, but it was a sacrifice. Would I do it differently? Kinda, right? Because I know better, right? But I wouldn't know that type of hustle. So I wouldn't be able to teach you what I know for sure. Does that make sense? So if you want to be successful in anything, you've got to focus and be prepared to sacrifice time, money, power, one's life, energy, self-interest, personal belongings for the ultimate purpose of success and of achievement. And so I think people don't say that enough. Because I do work from my cell phone, because I'm developing 100 new entrepreneurs who want to work from their phone. So if that's you, put 100 in the chat. They want to do it. You're on your social media anyway. You might as well benefit from it. You want to leverage and monetize being on this tool, right? And so in doing that sacrifice, I'm so grateful that I did it that way, but I would do it differently just a little bit, right? Because I needed to learn that type of lesson. I'm that person. I need to let me walk through it. Anybody like me? Okay. So if you want to grow, you've got to focus on the first target. So if your target is to get your brand out, okay, what does that look like? Here's your business tip. You better write this down. Pretty person is putting this in the chat. You're going to focus on what is the brand. First of all, who is your target audience? Okay. You're not talking to everybody, because I can tell you from experience, when I got online, I'm talking to everybody. So it means I'm talking to nobody. Now I know who I'm talking to. I know my audience. I know the people that are open, right, in this certain generation that I'm looking for. So I know who I'm talking to. I know who I can attract to my page. So you need to figure that out. So you're going to focus, focus, focus. And so we must develop this tunnel vision and remove all, not some, all distractions to hit the first target. So my first target is 100 families, helping 100 people start and partner with me, helping them earn $100,000. We're doing this together. That's the target. I'm focused on the 100. So what's your actual target? If you don't have one, that's the problem right there. And then once you hit that target, what's your next target? So if you don't sacrifice for what you want will be the sacrifice. I wanted initially, years ago, I wanted to be at home and be an executive in my own business. I'm very independent. I always knew that I wanted more, that I was an overachiever and everything. And so I just didn't want to not do anything. It's not really my personality, but I wanted my son to have the care. Like I could afford his care. If he needed to go to physical therapy, speech therapy, mommy was available, right? So for me, I was like, he's worth it. So you got to ask yourself, what is it that you want and how bad you want it?